Good evening, Michigan. Back at you with another G Brothers review. I'm Nico Littlebro, and I'm on a hunt quest in Michigan to find the best beer in Michigan. Fuck it, in America. We're trying to find the best beer. Sorry for cussing. And today, boys, first, before we do anything, I just want to say I've been following the whole trucker story. I love those Canadian truckers. I love those guys. Bro, balls to the wall, they don't give a fuck. I love that shit. And I love how, like, you know, we see protests in America. Protests in, like, Canada are different. I don't know why, but Canadians are such polite people. Like, I was seeing them argue with the police, and they were just like, police were like, well, we're going to need you to move. You have to get out of here. And they were like, well, we're not going to do it. We're not taking that order. Like, they just, like, it was just such a polite argument. And it was like, well, I guess we're going to have to move on then, you know, escalate the situation. Anyways, they punked the cops out. But funny situation. I support the truckers. Good for you guys in Canada. Do your thing. I think a lot of people from America have gone there. Whatever, it is what it is. Anyways, guys, we're on our quest, our mission for the best beer in Michigan, correct? In the world. We are traveling again to Chicago, Illinois, to Goose Island Brewing Company. I think that's what it's called, right? Goose Island. Yeah, it's Goose Island Brewing Company, right? We're traveling to Goose Island Brewing Company, and we're going to be trying one of their flagship beers, and it's Goose Island IPA. Just that's it. Goose Island IPA. That's all it says. It's 5.9 alcohol by volume. That's actually pretty cool. So, you know, not too much, but what does it say here? I was reading somewhere. Yeah, the Chicago, Illinois word. Oh, it's a hoppy grapefruit refreshing taste, right? You still got the chilled, chilled Bohemian Czech Republic glass. I'm loving these Czech Republic glasses. Really bad, these crystal glasses. I don't think I'm going to switch. But real quick about this IPA. So, it's actually a hoppy, citrusy with grapefruit, pine, floral notes, balanced and fresh. It says Goose Island's flagship IPA is a six-time medal winner. But when they say medal winner, like, there's gold, silver, and bronze. Like, what did they win? Did they win gold? Did they win silver? Anyways, but they're a six-time medal winning. I love when companies do that. They put little things in there so you don't understand. You're like, oh, dude, they won medals. Yeah, but what medal was it? Were they in third 6 times, or they get first a few times? It's different. But anyways, they're a 6-time medal winning at the Great American Beer Festival. They basically what they're saying here is we took a traditional English style and created our own flavor, own fuller flavored IPA with bright citric aroma and to a build-up finish with hops and everything. Goose, I don't know if anything else. It doesn't really say a lot else about the beer. But again, we said 5.9 alcohol by volume. Anyways, it's a dark yellow beer. Okay, you know how we do this, guys, okay? I smell it, drink it from the bottle, pour it in the Czech Republic glass to air it out, and then I'll give you guys a score. How have you guys been doing? Super Bowl was awesome. Stafford won. Again, the people who don't like Stafford. I'm a Detroit Lion. I'm a fan of anything here in Michigan. I only support Michigan teams, right? Besides teams I support overseas. Michigan teams. So that's Detroit Tigers, Detroit Lions, the Pistons, the Red Wings. I don't follow too much, but I like them. The Detroit Fury soccer team. Like, you know, I support them. There always are players where you feel like they were really loyal to their clubs, and then they moved on because they saw the club wasn't doing anything, like I think Stafford was. So I wanted to see Stafford win one. I thought it would have been cool. I always thought he was an above-average quarterback. I don't think he's an elite quarterback. I think he has an elite arm, but he's not an elite quarterback. And again, coming back with our trusted cap gun. This thing is great. Let me know if you guys have other ways to open up beers that you guys think would be cool. So let's pop this up. Oh, I think I broke it. No, I didn't. Cool. And this is for the truckers. That bounced back and hit me. Cut my hand. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I got to wrap it up once in a while. Anyways, all right, so automatically when I open this up, you can smell that floral they're talking about. This really, really smells like a two-hearted ale. This is I think this is going to taste just exactly the same as a two-hearted ale. But it smells a little more citrusy than two-hearted ale. Let's see. Instant burp. Oh, that's weird. Goose Island Beer Company, IPA. You know, with IPAs, guys, it's really difficult. Some of them are good. Actually, some of them, a little bit of them are good, and then some of them are too gimmicky, and they just don't taste that good. This was in the middle for me. This is not really a two-hearted ale. It has that first initial hit of what two-hearted ale gives you, but then two-hearted ale gives you like a creaminess, a little bit of bitter aftertaste, but it's more of a creaminess, bitter aftertaste. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like that. This one gives you a different one. This kicks in hard with the bitterness. It doesn't give you a nice creamy aftertaste like IPA should, but it just kicks in with that bitterness. So it reminds me of the, I think it was Frankie Moose Batch 69 IPA. This is kind of almost the same kind of flavor. Still gonna drink it. It's not a beer. Ooh. Huh. That was really... Okay, yeah, so that second sip right there, that's really, that's very floral, man. That's like really floral. I don't taste the citrus in here at all. Maybe like an initial kick. But let's see what else is. Bottle, G-Pack bottles 12. Yeah, it's not gentle like it's saying on here. Let's do the pour, let's air it out. Look at that bad boy. Let's get the head. Make sure your beer always has a head to it, right? The head is important. Don't listen to people. The head's important to the beer. It helps air the beer out. It's a golden color. It's a nice golden color. It doesn't show on the camera, but it's a little more brownish gold. And this smell doesn't go away. This smell sticks with you. So you guys know, when I keep the beer in my mouth like that a long time, I'm just swishing it around so you can get like a better feeling, a better taste for it. Again, I'm going to go to bed after this, so I'm going to light up my nightly square. Anyways, comment how you guys feel about the Super Bowl. What's going on? Do you support the truckers? Do you don't support the truckers? How do you feel about that shit? And, oh, also, I want to mention, down in the links of this video, this will be the first video, we have a buddy of mine, Nick Scheffler. He does graphic designs. Awesome graphic designs. The new logos we'll have for G Brothers are all made by him. And he's actually doing a really good job. And he's trying to get his business off the ground. Go see him. If you have graphic designs, even if it's business cards, whatever you want to do, he'll make stuff up for you. He'll get all the designs you need ready to go and everything. I will post his links in the comments. If you're on YouTube, it's going to be in the description. If you're on Facebook, it's going to be in the comments. I'll post a link. You can click on it. Let him know G Brothers, Little Bro sent you, and this and that, and he'll take care of you. But back to this beer. So, this is not going to be my favorite beer. It does get lighter as you go on. But, I'll tell you right now what this beer would be great with. This beer can make a great rub or sauce or marinade. That's what this beer like tastes to me like. I would marinate some chicken in this. Not a long time, but I would marinate chicken in this, add some seasoning and spice it and do that, or do like a beer battered bread. This would be good for like a beer. This is more to me like a cooking beer. I wouldn't necessarily drink this to hang out. I know there's a lot of people who would, and this is your style, but it leaves too much of a note back here, a real bitter note, and it sticks around for a long time. It doesn't go away like other IPAs do. Well, you'll get it and then it goes away. This actually sticks to you. It's not as filling either, but the burps come immediately. Excuse me, folks. Burps come immediately, but again, it's not bad. I could see myself, maybe if we're talking about food pairings, I could see myself probably drinking this at like a fancy steakhouse. It's, you know what the best way to describe it? It's a little more bitter. It's in the middle of like a Oberon and like a two-hearted ale, but it has like some notes from each one of them, but I don't think it took the best notes from each one. Again, I'm not, Goose Island Company, they're great. The other beer was really good. I think it was, I'm not sure. But this one's just not my game. But again, food beer for me. This is something I would mix into food or marinate with food, or maybe, you know, maybe a fancy steakhouse. I could see this being something you would pair up with a nice steak, like, you know, like the $77 or $150 steaks, but not something I would drink. But because I know people like this kind of beer, Again, this is all opinion based. Ooh. I'm not going to drink the rest of that. It does get lighter though, guys, so as you're drinking it, but this still is kind of a rougher hipster beer. So like the hipster dude who actually has a past where he used to fuck people up, but then he became a hipster to like calm his life down, and now he lives downtown and has a pit bull that's rescued. That kind of guy who doesn't really drink beer drinks this beer, right? Just because it looks kind of cool, and he's like, hey, I still drink once in a while. So that's a dude who I think drinks this beer. This beer is not going to get a high score for me. Again, I think they messed up on the notes or off on it a little bit. I really was thinking about it. But so for, I'm sorry, I'm rambling off. For Goose Island's IPA, their flagship IPA, who won 6 medals, but yet we don't know what medals that were, but they won 6 medals. And I actually think I gave their last beer a bad score too. Maybe I'm not really a Goose Island guy. Chicago, what are you doing? Anybody from Chicago, let me know if there's other beers from Chicago that are better. But I'm going to give this a 6.2. And the reason why I'm giving a 6.2, I think this beer has a market. This beer has a market for food and maybe marinating with it and doing other things. And also maybe if I'm already 2-3 beers in, I could see pairing this with a steak. Like I got my pre-beers going, and then I'm going to get a nice big meal. It's not as filling as other IPAs, so I could see why I could pair that maybe with a steak. Maybe. Or like if you ever have those burgers that are alcohol themed, like a Jack Daniel's burger or something like that, this would kind of go good with that. I could see the burger taste taking away that little bitterness it's leaving in the back of your mouth. But anyways, so again, that's the score for Goose Island's IPA. Stay safe out there, guys. Remember the 3 most important things in life. That's your faith, your family, and Goose Island IPA. Until next time, stay jiggy with it.